Is now all about the eyes, another huge favorite from Dr. Nassif, and this is the only time you're going to see it on the day. This is the anti-aging under eye smoother. We are always looking for those incredible results under our eyes. That's what we first look at that shows our signs of aging. Dr. Nassif has solved that problem. $11 to get it home, and this is right away. These are right away results. It absolutely gives you that immediate gratification. Look at this. Now, it also has additive benefits because these are 8 weeks, 2 times a day. You notice a difference as soon as you put this on. It feels different. Why does it feel so different too?
You know, Shannon, so let's talk about this. So, you know, when I'm dealing with surgical aspects, lower eyelid, I gotta be really careful because if I touch it the wrong way, you're gonna have a problem with the lower eye. So my hands cannot at all do anything in regards to help with the lower eye. That's why you need something like this incredible under eye smoother. Now, it's almost like ironing your lower eyelid. And the funny thing is, I'm gonna pull this out because of the name. I wanna tell you something. First of all, we call it the under eye smoother. But if I had to pick a name, here's what it does. You ready for this? Nassif MD Under Eye Smoother, Tightener, Dark Circle Helper, Optimize Elasticity, Hydrator, Reduce Appearance of Puffiness, and Help Skin Tone and Texture. That would be the real name of this product. And it's interesting. There's something called iCeral. Now, 3% iCeral is usually the normal amount that we put in these under eye smoothers. I have 10% iCeral, and what that is an active ingredient in pilot studies. It's shown to help optimize your skin's hydration, help reduce the appearance of fine line or wrinkles, help soften the puffiness. It also has something called Lifting Express, and this is from this really thin film from crimson red algae, which has an immediate lifting and soothing effects, and also it has something called penoxide. By the way, when you put the product on, it actually get a little warm sensation because we're improving the circulation, helps with softening the dark circles under the lower eye. And as you take a look, that's why if you look at some of these before and afters, Shannon, you'll see that, first of all, this is before and this is the after. We're gonna see an immediate, we're gonna see luminosity, radiance. We're gonna see a softening of the discoloration. We're gonna see an improvement of the appearance of the fine line and wrinkles. And this is the first, this is 8 weeks, 2 times a day. Can we see the next photo? Okay, now, take a look. Again, remember, we're talking about lower eyelid. I mean, look at the color difference. So we have a decrease in the puffiness, Shannon. We actually have the wrinkles right through here, especially if you take a look at the befores, especially through here. These fine line and wrinkles, which have been, what, 65 years in the making?
Yes.
You know, and now look at the difference. Take a look here now, same thing. Same area, we have the befores here especially. We talk about in the medial part of the skin, which is the corner next to the nose. And then we look at the improving. And this is 4 weeks, 2 times a day. And again, this patient's in her mid-60s, and we're actually seeing this because we have to be really careful when applying anything surgically. That's why I had to find something that was gonna make my patients happy.
Well, and I appreciate too, Dr. Nassif, you use real people. You're not using models, you're using people in their 60s, in their 50s, in their 70s. Just like you out there, maybe you thought, you know what, I've earned these dark circles, I'm just gonna cover them up with concealer. Get rid of them. Use that incredible ingredient, that warming. You can see the difference. See that pink? That's that crimson red algae, that incredible, unique, very expensive ingredient that instantly smooths and then over weeks and weeks really impacts. You'll wake up without dark circles. Imagine waking up without those dark circles, without the puffiness, because this goes to work and you see those long-term results. As soon as you put it on, you feel the difference. You notice the difference. No more of that crepiness, the droopiness, the drapiness, the dark circles. This is your solution today. It's your solution. We've taken $10 off and you get to try it. $11. You can't go anywhere else. You can't go to Dr. Nassif's office and say, I would like to try that for $11. They will probably laugh in a nice way. But $11 here at HSN gets this to you and you get to try it. Try it out all the way until the end of January and you'll start seeing results just like these on real people with real issues, with real dark circles under their eyes, with real wrinkling and crinkling. Now look at these results that we have because it's all about the results that you can see at home. Look at how much brighter she looks. She looks so much more awake when she doesn't have the dark circles to contend with and the puffiness.
You know, and Shannon, the thing is to remember, and I want everyone to understand this, is that, again, when you are talking about your lower eyelids, and as we age, this is the #1 thing that starts to age faster is lower eyelids. And you gotta be careful when you talk to your doctors, you gotta be careful of what you do in this area. So this is an area where you could actually have a lot of problems. So you have to be very careful in regards to having surgery in your lower eyelids. That's when we look at these photos, before and afters, we actually see an incredible difference. We see rejuvenation, we see that the tone is better, that the fine lines and wrinkles have actually softened, and that the fullness, and we take a look at the next photo. And we look again, remember, and these are little fat pads in the eye. Now again, what we're trying to do is soften the appearance without, when we talk about this right here, these fine lines and wrinkles have been softened dramatically. And actually we have a better glow and the tone of the skin is improved. Can we have the next one?
Oh, I love this one. Look at how much more youthful she looks. She just looks more awake and alert and alive.
Yeah, and that's what's interesting. And this is 4 weeks. And again, this patient's in her 60s. So just think now, if we start using this for about a 3-4 month period, just think about the rejuvenation that's gonna happen.
Well, I'm sure people come into your office, Dr. Nassif, thinking they need to do something serious. And of course, Dr. Nassif, as a world-renowned facial plastic surgeon, maybe almost putting yourself out of business, because when people come in and say, I need to do something about this puffiness, something about these dark circles, and then they see this, when you see this, this is your solution. This is a lot less expensive than a, what do you call it?
Blepharoplasty, that's right.
Blepharoplasty. I can't even pronounce it. You don't need to pronounce it. $45 to get this home, $11 to get this home for you. Thank you so much for extending our time before we need to save up and come to you in your office. And loving that mask. Oh my goodness, what an incredible